In Colorado, we have these, unique mountains and weather that allow you to stay mobile, but you also, if you're stuck inside your house because you're hurting, you can't really enjoy the best things Colorado has to offer. As fun as it is to sit in front of the TV and watch a Bronco game, it's a lot better to be up in the mountains and enjoying life. So my goal is to always get patients back to that so they can enjoy their life and stay mobile. I'm Dr. Jacob Rumley. I'm a spine orthopedic surgeon at the Center for Spine and Orthopedics in Thornton, Colorado. I initially knew I wanted to become an orthopedic surgeon when I broke my hand playing football when I was in 7th grade. And for a while I thought I was going to be a hand surgeon. But then my father was in a motorcycle accident and broke his back and actually became a paraplegic. And from then I became very interested in spine surgery, and that became my goal. And my goal has always been to treat people that are kind of like me when I was growing up. We were very poor, didn't have much. And, we really appreciated those doctors who treated us like we were V.I.Ps. So we try to make everybody feel like that. All the kids who were like me, families like me growing up, I try to keep that at the heart of how I view patients. Most of my patients come to me because either they've been seen by a previous spine surgeon and they've read our reviews, they've seen the care that we provide at Center for Spine and Orthopedics, or, I get a lot of primary care providers who feel that we provide a different level of care, so they send them to us in and out of network because they really want the best for their patients as well. Most patients come to me and either they've seen another spine surgeon or they have significant problems and they're worried that they're going to require surgery on their back. And what I like to do is try to explain to them the anatomy of what's going on and what's going on with their back and their pain, and trying to address it through non-surgical means to try to get the patient back to life, back to work, without undergoing a big spinal surgery, unless it's really needed. Trust is one of the most important things that somebody can have with the surgeon that they're working with. I think that patients need to find trust and that they know that what I'm doing for them is the right thing for them, and that a lot of patients have back pain, they've been offered surgery, but they haven't done everything that's non-surgical. And I think in the end, a lot of patients feel that the surgeon may be looking for a paycheck to get them in and out, but I think you really need to talk to a patient to find out what they're thinking and what actually bothers them so you can tailor their care to their needs. Growing up in rural Colorado, we grew up on the dirt roads and the backfields, and it was a time when drugs were becoming more common, gangs were becoming more common. And I remember my grandma once told me, she said, to get to the high road, you got to get off the dirt road we're on. So from then on, I've always kind of lived to try to make myself better every day, but not forgetting my roots. And so that's kind of how I've progressed in my life from then on, to go from high school and college here in Colorado to the United States military where I trained, then to my fellowship in Augusta, Georgia, then now at CSO training other spine surgeons. I like mostly spending time with my family. I have young kids and a wife that I had follow me all around the country in the United States military. So now I try to spend as much time with them as possible. And we enjoy everything that Colorado has to offer, being outdoors, being outside, the wonderful weather. Even in times when the weather's not great in Colorado, it's still better than most places in the world. So the things I really enjoy doing when I'm not at work is I love woodworking. I like, making things with my hands, looking at wood. Wood and bone actually share a lot of things in common. The structure, the grain, they're surprisingly similar. And I've learned a lot from woodworking. Then also I like to make things. I like to cook, and I even brew my own beer because I think everybody in Colorado has to do that. The thing I value most in life is my family, not only my immediate family, but my extended family. Coming back home to Colorado, it's nice to have gotten back into touch with them. I also have an intense sense of loyalty, honor, and duty. I think most of that came through the United States military. So I find myself being very loyal to my patients and having a sense of duty to try to make them better. At Center of Spine and Orthopedics, it's wonderful because we have a fellow that works with us, so I'm able to educate a fellow who's a member of the team that helps me treat patients, care for patients, both in the OR and clinic and after surgery. Additionally, I have a PA, Kate Weisenborn, who's phenomenal. She cares for patients, and we see patients as a team. So I've never wanted to be the surgeon. In my practice, I've never been the surgeon who just has patients show up and I see them the day before surgery and they're gone. It becomes a relationship, and our team is a family. So among the fellows, among the clinical staff and myself, we try to be one solid group that really work to get patients better.